Hey yo, what's up, fat ass? Today we're making chicken ballotine with an Italian dish named risotto alla paesana. See.
Oh, sì, Mario. Glug, 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 glug.
Okay, on this recipe we will need some risotto rice, mushrooms, chicken, some beef, a celery stick, and a zucchini and one onion.
You'll also need 500 milliliters of chicken stock.
Cool.
Then you fill this pot of water. And now salt your water, make it taste like the sea, bitch. No, and fuck electric, put the fucking gas on.
Then you want to rinse your rice through 2 to 3 times until the water comes out is nice and clear.
Okay, now that the water is boiling, you put on the rice.
Then you peel your onion. Alright, so you want to take your onion, put it on flat so it doesn't move. And what you want to do with your knife, you want to take it, you want to make little cuts vertically. Once you've done that, you put your hand on top, grab your knife, and slice down. Make three or 4 cuts, just so the dice, you'll have nice fine dices. Once you're done, hold it, put 3 fingers in front, knife down, and do a rocking motion. This will enable you to cut your onions, and then once you've done it pretty well, you cut it, and do that for the other half of the onion.
Okay, now you chop your celery.
So turn on that gas, high heat, no electric. So throw your pan on, add a couple of butter and olive oil at the same time. When you add olive oil and butter to the same pan, it enables the butter not to burn. Alright, when your pan is nice and hot, throw your onions and celery inside and cook them on a high heat to get them nice and brown.
Okay, now you chop the zucchinis.
Once you've chopped your zucchinis, add them to the pan of onions and celery. Alright, for our chicken ballotines, we're going to make what's called a mushroom duxelle. So basically, what is a mushroom duxelle? It's finely chopped mushrooms. So basically what you want to do is you want to beat the hell out of your mushrooms to make a super fine paste. Good. So once you've finished your mushroom duxelle, it should look something like this, something nice and thin. So once you've let your zucchinis, onions, and celery cook for a bit, you want to grab some of your chicken stock and dump it right on. This will help create steam and cook the zucchini and onions better for maximum of flavor.
So now you will chop your beef. So we want something like really thin and nice. And after that, your beef should look like this. Okay, so now you're gonna sear your beef. Juicy.
So once your zucchinis, onions look something like this, you want to cut the heat and let them rest. Add the rest of your chicken stock, or 1 or 2 ladles, back into your rice. So about after 20 minutes, you want to strain your rice. Alright, so once you've strained your rice, you want to add a bit of Parmesan.
Okay, so now you add your cooked zucchinis into the rice. And your seared beef.
Then mix it all up.
Okay, so now again you put on the Russian motherfucker. You put in your pan, olive oil. Okay, so now that it's hot, you put your mushroom duxelle in. Okay, so now you butterfly your meat. So you just cut it, but not totally. Okay, now you beat your meat to tenderize it.
So once your duxelle of mushrooms is cooked, you want to grab some with a spoon and slide it about in the middle of the chicken breast. Don't forget to season with freshly ground pepper and some salt. Go. So once you've seasoned and added your mushrooms, you want to take your chicken breast and start slowly rolling it up to make what's called the ballotine. So if you have a butcher's string, you can tie the ballotine up, but since here we didn't have any, you want to stick some Q-tips through the whole thing to keep it apart. So it keeps from falling apart. 2 to 3, just so it holds well together for cooking. So for cooking your chicken, you want to turn that gas on a high heat to get that big ass flame. Put the pan and add a ton of olive oil like that. So once your pan is nice and hot, you want to throw your ballotine down and don't touch it to get that nice and gold brown touch.
Hey yo bro, look at this shit. It's crispy, my man. Damn.
So once your ballotine is nice and cooked, you can probably remove all the cure tips and it should stick.
It chilled.
There you go.
Now the recipe's over. Just play it as you wish and take care, fat ass.